Hello everybody, and welcome to my new series. And as you can probably see, we're going to be doing Ace Combat 5, The Unsung War. Now, this is a bit of a departure, because... Ooh. Okay, that must have been like an intro video. It's a bit of a departure because I've never actually done Ace Combat before. I've never actually played it. The reason I'm doing this is because, one, I've always been interested in playing it, but I was never much of a console gamer in my heyday, so I never got a chance to play it. And two, a new Ace Combat game that's a part of the main series is coming to PC this year. Well, I guess next year, the 2019, in February. Now, I am very interested in that, but I want to have a bit of a basis in the game, even though I know that it's more of a self-contained story, because all these games in the main series are self-contained within the same world, and it's an alternate world setting that I really find interesting. So I just want to kind of test the waters, see if you guys would be interested in watching this. Now, just a heads up, this is being ran on an emulator. I've spent the last 2 weeks trying to get Ace Combat 4 and this game, Ace Combat 5, working on an emulator. Now, this presented a bit of a problem because Ace Combat 4 has a lot, even though I wanted to start off with the first in the series that was officially set in the kind of main setting, which is Ace Combat 4. Unfortunately, that has some problems with graphics and renders and a whole bunch of other things that I can't fix. It's actually like known problems that I kind of don't want to, I think will detract from the game. Now, on the other hand, Ace Combat 5, which we're playing right now, the reason why we're doing this is because it actually runs fairly well. But I wanted to just asterisk to the whole Let's Play is that this is running on an emulator, so there will be probably, subpar visuals here and there. There will be things that will stand out to people that are going to... It's not going to be like it was if it was running on a PlayStation 2. And the reason I'm not running it on a PlayStation 2 and recording is because I don't have a capture card to capture from a PlayStation 2, and I don't own a PlayStation 2 or the original game. I would if I could, in all honesty. I would love to play it in its native bit. Also, asterisk is I haven't used a controller to play a game seriously in like a decade, and I have to do it for this one. Even though I would much prefer to use a flight stick, I cannot do that. So, again, just don't expect the best from me. But let's get into this. So going into campaign, we're going to new game. We're going to be playing on normal, and we're going to be using the English voices, even though I know from what people have said that the English voices, it's basically a dub of an English, it's basically an English dub of a Japanese anime kind of quality, so not the best, but I don't want to have to read subtitles. Also, just as a little, again, asterisk, the subtitles, because of some of the things I had to do to get the game to run smoothly, they're just a little bit, like, you're going to notice some oddities with the subtitles, and you might also notice some, like, little tiny bit of shaking up and down for some of the visuals and the cutscenes. I can't do anything about that, so if it really bothers you guys, I'm sorry. I tried everything I could to both make the game work as intended and to get rid of that, but it's just impossible right now. So yeah, just forewarning about that. So let's go English, and we're going to be playing on normal, even though I don't think I'm that good at this game, but let's go ahead and do it.
15 years ago, there was a
little shaking there. And now that I've said it, you're never going to be able to unsee it. If I have to know that it's there, you do too.
Plenty of times before. They've tried to invade the Southlands through the Northern Valley time and time again. Luck was never on their side, though. I love the map of this setting. It's so beautiful. And their victories didn't last long.
The amount of detail they put into it.
They didn't realize that times had changed. Facing one defeat after another, losing territory and watching their nation dwindle, they built up their industrial strength to unprecedented heights and used it to wage one final battle against the world. That was 15 years ago.
Oop, Thunderbolt. Warthog was right there.
They fought ferociously, but were utterly defeated. The Belkans then committed the unthinkable. They used nuclear weapons on their own soil Seeing this tragedy unfold before their own eyes, the victorious countries vowed to throw down their weapons. The world was once again at peace, and thanks to them, it seemed it would last forever. On a distant island, far away from civilization,
That's beautiful.
the protectors of the peace take to the skies.
Love the feeling this gives. It's a really good intro.
Red alert! I was in the sky, trying to get the training team in my viewfinder from the rear seat of the lead plane. My pilot in the front seat was howling at the earth below.
Give me a break. I'm babysitting nuggets up here.
Command room to War Dog Squadron. We have leakers, aircraft type unknown. Crossing the border at Keith Landers, bearing 278 to 302. Captain Bartlett, your flight is the only group close enough to make the intercept.
Baker, sense it. Go trail and stay close. The three of us will go high and engage the bandits. All other aircraft stay low and out of the fight.
Plane is that? I know this guy, the main plane, that's like an F-4 Phantom, I think.
The world turned upside down, and my stomach turned inside out.
Sorry about this.
The captain's apology to me seemed misplaced. One instructor had survived the fight, but crashed on landing. The other one was killed in action high up in the clouds. It wasn't his fault that the unidentified aircraft fired on us without warning. Nor was it his fault that the low-altitude area where he sent his trainees was directly in front of the enemy. 8 people died because the command room had misplaced some zeros. That pilot in the number 7 was amazing. Did you see her fight back?
I couldn't bear to watch. Nagase, you keep flying like that and you'll die real soon.
I won't die, sir.
The only surviving trainee's voice
Ooh,
was
edgy.
almost a whisper.
Are you sure? You look like you couldn't hurt a fly.
It's interesting. This is like the period in games before we got into like the Uncanny Valley, where they had to put a lot of effort to making things seem like they
Her face was
weren't
pale,
like creepy.
but she still managed to smile a bit for the
So
camera.
even though this is
The photo,
objectively
along
not
with
that
my camera, was confiscated by base security.
like
it was
that
as
effect.
if our little undeclared war never happened.
Even though it's not necessarily the what's the word, look as good. It doesn't look as good
I
as
came
like
to cover
modern day
this remote
stuff.
island because
I think
heard
it
that
looks
a very
smoother
unique squadron
and less
leader was
kind of
stationed here.
off-putting. But then again, I've
I
always
didn't
felt
realize he was this unique, though.
like it is. Yeah, I don't know.
This bad-mouthed, good-natured old firebrand could take the greenest of rookies and forge him into a fearsome fighter pilot. Of course, that possibility vanished with the day's encounter. The only crew he had left now were Second Lieutenant Nagase and the few pilots that happened to be on the ground that day.
I know you don't like this, but we're short on people. Starting tomorrow, all you nuggets are gonna be sitting alert. If we launch, stay glued to me up there. Nagase,
Sir,
you're flying number 2 on my wing. Gotta keep an eye on you, or who knows what you'll get yourself into.
Okay. Interesting.
At ease, people. But don't
Oh,
get
wow.
too comfortable.
I don't know if it's the
a
angle
grim
or this person is
situation
just
for
very
all of us
fat.
right now. Let's get this briefing started.
Another aircraft of unknown origin has entered Ocean Federation airspace. We have confirmed the target type as a strategic recon plane flying at very high altitude. Despite our repeated warnings,
an
it continues to
SR-71.
penetrate
Yeah,
our
yeah, it's an
ADIS and
SR-71.
was fired upon by Ocean Coastal Defense Force SAMs. We believe one of our SAMs damaged the unknown plane, but
Oh,
did not
give that
destroy it.
SAM gunner a medal
Radar
then.
shows
He hit
that
an
the aircraft is
SR-71
currently
from the
losing
ground
altitude and is attempting to egress feet
on a
wet
recon
towards
flight,
the ocean.
for God's sakes.
Intercept this target and force it to land for identification. Do not fire upon this aircraft until further orders are transmitted.
Okay. Looks good. Alright, so we can... Alright, so we can review our starting position and where they're at. Alright. Got a briefing objective, save, load. Okay, let's just start the mission. I don't think there's anything else we can do. It's probably a tutorial thing. Amidst the eternal waves of time, from a ripple of change shall the storm rise. Okay, that went by too quick. That's probably one of those things that was there for the long load times of early, like, you know, games, disc-based games. Give you something to read.
Bring the target to the ground.
Okay, so Thunderheads are AWACS.
Repeat, do not fire at the target.
Okay, Heartbreak's our lead.
Wardog 2,
Who we...
roger.
So who...
Wardog 3, roger.
Edge is there. It's Chopper. Okay.
Wardog 4.
Alright, we got a roll. Oh, was I supposed to say something? How do I say things?
Marking our tail, son.
Oh, yes. I hear you.
Looks like you're confident at least. Don't get separated from me.
Let's get to the left of
Man, I'm glad
Heartbreak.
you drew the short straw instead of me.
Okay, so that's throttle, that's down throttle.
Lieutenant
Okay.
H. Davenport. Zip it. You need a nickname too? I respectfully ask to be called Chopper, sir.
I know that voice.
Be able to respond to
I think that's the voice actor for Elidor in the 08th MS team.
that does
Wow.
fit you well.
That's a very distinctive voice. So either that's just the same thing he puts on for his acting, or that's the only voice he has.
Some slack.
But wow, I haven't heard that in a while. It's also very sad that I know off the top of my head.
Let's go.
Oh, there he is, 1 o'clock. Yep.
You're forbidden to fire until I give permission.
Okay, this is weird. Understand, no firing until fired upon.
Boy.
Or until you tell us to. Okay. Yeah, sorry for anybody that's got like
Chopper. That's your name?
gets motion sickness or anything like that.
You got a knack for comic dialogue. You mind sending a surrender request for me?
Okay, get a bit closer to our wingmates here.
Please, age before beauty. I'm real shy around strangers, you know.
Come on.
Jeez.
Get up close to him.
Testing. Attention, unidentified aircraft. Set your course for our beacon immediately. Good.
Alright, I'm on him.
We will direct
I'm on
you
a
to the
6.
nearest airfield. Lower your gear if you understand.
Not seeing any gear. I don't think he's doing it. Oh, he's got an escort flight.
Altitude 6,000. Hold your fire until further orders.
280, 280.
Fly cover for their spy plane, huh? Now there's a fighter pilot worth his wings. Enemy inbound bearing
280. Got it. Okay, catch up with our squad mates, squadron mates. Understood.
Good boy.
Climbing. Build up that energy. I don't think it matters. This isn't a hardcore sim, but old habits die hard. Okay, they're coming in. That's a missile.
Stop! They're firing on us.
And guns?
Weapons safe. Hold your fire until further orders. Oh, come on! Those aren't blanks they're firing out there.
Got one. I'll draw a bead.
Shut your mouth and fire back.
Missiles away.
Captain Bartlett, this is Thunderhead. You are violating direct orders.
It's a miss.
Shove it. I'm not gonna watch any more of my pilots die.
Edge, engaging!
We're gonna shoot them all down, kid.
Another missile out. Come on. That's a hit.
I grab this kill.
Break, break, break.
You know. Go ahead.
Full speed, full speed.
Wardog Squadron, weapons safe. Hold your fire until further
And a missile lock on me.
To engage bandits.
Speed, speed, speed. Target. Missiles away. That's a hit.
Seen an aircraft without any markings before. That's another good shot.
What the hell are they? I'm using the radar to track, but it's hard.
Hold your fire.
Got another one.
My only regret is not being able to
The missile's
fly
out.
the
Those,
captain with a
that's
safe
gonna get way too close. Got another one.
Watch your 6. Remember the fundamentals and don't get too creative out there. Wardog, I ordered weapons
gun kill.
All aircraft, follow orders and hold your fire. Looks
Are we going against Central?
You guys fly better than I thought. Do not fire at the target. Repeat, do not fire at the target.
Oh, wait, we got bogeys coming up behind us. Can see on the radar to our bottom left.
One being targeted. You talk too much, that's why. You're the only one they hear. Enemy recon.
Warning, here they come. MiG-21s.
Oh, what a shame.
Going high.
Marty. Whoa, those guys are really mad now.
Holy shit.
If you've got incoming enemy missiles, check your radar. They should appear on screen.
Come on, come on. Gotta catch up again. Come on, missile lock. Missiles away.
Hell, Massacre's sooner
Shit,
than
shit,
later.
shit, shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Discretion.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Heartbreak 1 to all planes. Is everything functioning normally?
Missiles away. Yes, everything's functioning normally. Stop asking me. I don't need to go on a... Don't need to do a cockpit check.
We're all in the same piece of
We're in a
stuff.
combat
We never
position
see
right
each
now.
other eye to eye.
Come on. Come on, bastard.
I'll show him who's in command of this outfit. Just leave it to me.
Come on. Oh, shit, they just hit me.
War or something?
It's one dead. Come on, speed, speed, speed.
Turning to evade. Blaze,
One
this
right
is
there.
Chopper. Don't be getting nervous now.
Missiles away.
Okay?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
All right, I hear ya.
It's a miss.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missiles out. That's a hit.
Don't get too cocky or you're a dead man. Stick with me, I'll take
Missiles
care
out.
of you.
That's a hit.
All unknown
Woo.
enemy aircraft destroyed. This is your captain.
Ah.
Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yeah.
Good. Looks like we can all hear each other. You all alive? Alright. Nice work, Nuggets. War Dog 4, you still following us? Well, to commemorate the fact that we all made it out of that battle alive, I'm gonna let you keep your nickname. From now on, I'm gonna call you Kid, no matter what. Got it? Good.
Sure.
Yeah, I swear.
Holy crap. Oh, we get like a little replay thing. That's cool. So that's us. So we're War Dog 4. Like, apparently we're called Kid. This is us starting the engagement, it looks like. Yeah. I don't know what that is. What are we flying? I don't know the silhouette. Yeah, that's a kill. This is interesting. I like this. I can definitely tell it's not a simulating. It's not really like a full simulator flight model. There's a lot of interesting bits that I probably would have fallen out of the sky a couple of times with some of those breaks that I was doing if I was in an actual simulator. It's another kill. This is interesting. So we've got different camera angles. So, oh, we got our looks like a cockpit. It's cool. Oh, and we can actually. Oh, so this is like. Oh, so this is tracking. Cockpit, HUD, third person. Interesting. Alright. Okay, and this one's just all, so it does them all randomly. Cool. Well, let's exit out of this. See the post. Ooh, yeah. Those guys got close. Like World War I close.
Emergency transmission from Central.
Alright, to all Sand Island base personnel, all information regarding today's hostile encounter is to be classified. Captain Jack Bartlett is ordered to report to base headquarters immediately. Alright. That's September 24th, 2010. Order Echo 0111207, Osnian Air Defense Force Central Command. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so this is giving us like a play-by-play? Yeah, it looks like it is. Mission 1, and then they come in. Everybody banks. I go down. Get a bead on this one. It's a kill. Another bead. Kill. Okay, that one's dead by the time I get to it. And me and somebody else gets it. Another kill. Gotta do a looping flight, and ooh, yeah, I got really close. Bank down. I go for one that's pretty far. Get that kill. And they come after me. Oh yeah, they were right behind me that whole time. That's another kill. There, I get behind them. Another kill. And another one. Interesting. All told, that took about 6 minutes, 6-ish minutes, looks like. Yeah. Cool.
The whole affair with the unidentified aircraft was covered up. There was even a rumor going around that it was actually a UFO.
It was an SR-71.
Officially, the world was still at
within
peace.
like a couple
Having
thousand
witnessed the
feet
battle
of it.
myself, I wasn't allowed to leave the island.
Why do they even bother reprimanding me anymore? I know I'm gonna be stuck at Captain forever.
It's not a bad rank to be stuck at. At least you're not stuck at Private forever.
Who do you think's covering up the battle?
Listen, the only thing across that ocean is Murska Air Base. That's Yuktobanian territory.
But haven't we been allies with the Ukes since the war 15 years ago?
Yeah. That's why we got people working their asses off trying to confirm what the hell's going on over there. I bet they've got hotlines ringing off the hook somewhere upstairs. The government doesn't want to get the public riled up with all this, you know? But it doesn't matter. Soldiers like us are too stupid to think for ourselves, so we just gotta keep our mouths shut when they tell us to. I feel kind of bad for you, actually.
It's all right. I get to be with you guys.
Captain's probably hating this more than anybody.
Hmm?
He used to have a lady friend over in Yuktobania.
That's just an old war wound now.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna save. Oh shit. Complete. Save there. Save. Alright.
A ship of unknown origin has been detected approaching the Sand Island coastline. We've confirmed that this ship has launched numerous unmanned
Didn't
aerial
actually want to
vehicles,
do that.
probably
I wanted
used
to end
for
the episode there,
reconnaissance.
but...
The UAV will
Okay.
likely return to the launch ship for retrieval after completing their spy operations. You are to halt this operation by intercepting and destroying these recon drones before they can be recovered by the ship. However, do not attack the ship until further orders are transmitted.
Okay, interesting. So we have one naval target and 8 regular targets. From the looks on the top left, so those are probably just the UAVs. Yeah, those look to be UAVs. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, it looks like a couple of groups of UAVs going to a surveillance ship. Alright. But looking at the time, I think we're going to have to end the episode there. If you liked this episode, guys, please leave a comment down below. If you want to help support my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!